What's up? Xylon, what's up? Pew! I know that goddamn Zoe Williams. Shout out to Zoe Williams with his crazy ass. That's my man right there. Right. Peace to the balls. Welcome to Giraffe Balls, beautiful black people. What's going on? You are forgiven, Gator, for missing last night's show. After you take 2 pulls of whatever you smoking. Back to back. That will be your penance. That will be your punishment. I am your Uncle Jeff. Cool black uncle you never knew you had. What's going on? Last night, game was dropped on. What all did we drop game on? We was all over the place last night. I forget what we dropped game on last night. Who remembers what we dropped game on? You remember? Tell everybody else. Shout out to my niece Kathleen for giving me a guitar pick. That is what I'm gonna start using to stop wasting so much weed. I bet you I done wasted an ounce just up here. So again, we starting the night out with lemon jack. Cleansing. Lance Polk. What's Lance Polk talking about? What's going on, Lance Polk? Lance Polk. I can't be the first person to enjoy saying your name like that. Lance Polk. Lance Polk. Where Lance Polk at? Is Lance Polk here? Where are y'all seeing Lance Polk? Let's see. Vegan on a budget ideas. Yes, juicing. Yes, cleansing. That's what we talked about. Yes, sir. Get a blender. Juice. Cleanse yourself of animal protein. Yes, that's what we talked about. That's what you missed, Gator. So, if you are so inclined, go back and watch tomorrow's show. Last night, wide open, free for all. And I'm thinking I'm going to do the same thing tonight. We're going to get down with the daggone talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. Get Deezy. I think that's going to be our best bet this evening. Or we gonna just smoke and talk and the number. Oh, that's hilarious. The only sober one in the room. I don't know that dig this. If you believe everything you see in the media and you don't drink or smoke, does that make you sober? If you believe all the shit you see, and this is not no casting, no dispersions at you, Brother Lance. Not at all. However, again, I say, if you believe all the shit you see on TV, but you don't drink alcohol or smoke, how sober are
Let's
you?
get started.
The truth that sets you free
Sir.
may also tear your life apart.
All right. Got that cracking. Tonight's show being brought to you by Lemon Jack. If you got it, smoke it. chamber. Yeah, y'all know I stay up here high, so y'all had to remind me of shit. TV makes you intellectually drunk. Yes, yes, I believe so. Melvin Diggs, what's cracking, Playboy? Peace back to you. Uh, hey, Annis, what's going on, girl? Hey, y'all. Chat room, say what's up to my family, Miss Annis Wheeler, checking in from New Jersey. I don't know if you know, Annis, all these beats is mine. Yes, ma'am. About to do the same thing. Yeah, yeah, hit it up. I'll say this: one can make arguments based on how and what folk. Okay, hold on. Whoops. Y'all bear with me. I'm still struggling with this shit. All right. Cool. I am checking my setup here. Okay. Now, that's better. Uh, I'll say this. One can make arguments based on how and what folks argue about. But when it comes to us, foundational blacks, ADOS, we have to put on we have to put our white supremacist glasses on. Sure, sure. Now, that I can mean that a couple of ways. Um, you could be discussing something that turns my stomach, which is the absolute rush to pragmatism that black people have when it comes to dealing with white supremacy. My meaning, um, whenever there is an injustice done to black people that can be linked to a system, and that system linked to individuals. A lot of black people, get a little closer on me, a lot of black people have a rush to pragmatism that I do not. What do I mean? Black folks are in a hurry to give obtuse, violent, sneaky, underhanded, cowardly white folks the benefit of the doubt. I don't. I don't have that fantastic, well, wait a second. I don't have that. I'm more inclined to think the worst of the situation because the worst of the situation usually is what's brought to us, it's what is presented to us. We deal with a mindset that says, what is the worst I can do to these people? I operate as if that energy is operating against me. A lot of black folks don't. Did we all hit the like button? Just asking. Me too, Xylon. It's a great question. Hit the like button, please. Uh, yeah, but we'll cancel black folks at the drop. Yes, sir. Cornell, no sweat. No sweat throwing each other under the bus at all. And it's flat fucking disheartening, to be honest. Yeah, it's disheartening. You know, it's the kind of thing that really it breaks your heart to see, or it breaks mine to see that nobody treats black people worse than other black people. Ugh. And that's a spirit to run from. I think we can starve that spirit out. And I'll tell you what I mean. Not everybody black is on that page. If for no other reason, I can say it. I'm not on that page. And it comes no blacker. You can't get blacker than me. You can get darker, but you can't get blacker. I'm black first. Black watch, all that. No problem saying it. Uh, yeah, realish 7. Hey man, you your name don't look familiar. Are you new in here? Realish 7. I like that. Nice name. I'll just look right there. Okay. Um, Shane Artist, what's going on? Well, in case you're real, I mean you're new, realish. Let me make a preemptive strike. Welcome to Giraffe Balls. I must say, um, was King Sadat 7. Oh, what's up? What's up, Doctor? Okay, good to see you back. Where you been? What you been up to? Um, and to go to the number on the screen, feel free to call in. The Japanese people have been paid. Native Americans have gotten reparations. They don't want to see us build, rather have us on the field owning the team from the sidelines. Um, I have mixed emotions about reparations. Uh, yeah, y'all call in and tell me what you think. Personally, I don't think, well, Um, yeah, it's not that I don't think black people should have reparations. It's that I don't think we should have reparations yet. Not yet. I fucked up and came up here before I brought my Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Y'all know Uncle Jeff got a refrigerator in this bitch. Ooh wee. This kind of stuff you forget when you high. Let me explain something to you people. I feel like my mouth is so dry right now. I feel like somebody is stopping time 100 times a second. And when I go like this and open my mouth, imagine they just can stop time, we can't tell. Stop time, we can't tell. And every time they stop time 100 times a second, somebody stick a towel in my mouth and wipe it out, and wipe it out, and wipe it out. 100 times a second, my mouth is being wiped out of spit. It's how dry my mouth feel right now. And I was gonna say, I was gonna finish my sentence. Oh, Agnes, girl, you don't understand. I was gonna say I'm gonna go downstairs and get me something to drink, and when I come back, I'm gonna bust this out. But I remembered I have a refrigerator, and if my greedy ass didn't eat, didn't drink the last one, there's one more kombucha left in there. If not, then I gotta go downstairs. But hold on a minute. Oh, goddamn. 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 I done gassed myself up on some shit that ain't even up here. I drunk the last one. I drunk the last one and thought I didn't. So now I should slap the shit out of me for this. I'm going downstairs. I'll be back. did. I did. All right. I think my timing was perfect. Coming back right when I did. Okay, I'm back. Might I suggest, if you just joined in Giraffe Pause, that's where you at. I am Jeff Brown. Uh, might I suggest, if you like tea, first off, get rid of sugar, use blue agave. Um, I like my tea, like a lot of it, like a big old mug of it, but I don't like it where it's so hot I gotta keep sipping till it cools off. So I let it steep a couple minutes, then I throw ice cubes in it. Let me see where we at. Ooh, still hot. So I throw that gang of ice cubes in it. There we go. So I get it. Now, the temperature is perfect. It's very, very, very warm. What up, Dixon boys? What's up? Hey, baby. My wife in here. Okay. Okay. Where were we? Yes. Why it is, I feel that we do not, black people do not need reparations yet. Okay. Um, what's up, Chill? I'm going to use the analogy of a battered wife and the relationship, the sick, codependent relationship she has with a man who beats her, rapes her, stole her from her family, cut her off from her family. Ooh, wee, Jeff Brown. Cut her off from her family, uh, won't allow her to do the things she used to do with her family. And some fear that eventually he will kill her if he keeps beating on her like this. That is the relationship that black people have with the United States of America. We are the battered wife of this country. And all we keep doing is boycotting and boycotting and boycotting. You know what a boycott is? The equivalent of in a relationship between a man and a woman? I'm going to go stay at my mama house till you do right. Not are you going to stop putting your hands on me. I'm going to go stay at my mama house till my eye go down. And then I'm coming back. That's what a boycott is. When you come over my mama house and say you sorry and it'll never happen again, and then I come back like a fool to your shit. That's what a boycott is. Black people need a divorce from America. A divorce. Oh, we still gonna live in the same house. We just ain't together no more. That's what we need. A divorce. We need to divorce financially and in many ways socially and technologically from this country. We should divorce it. If we were to do that and break clean, literally, legitimately break clean, we can make it. But I don't think we're going to do that. Now, let's get back to my analogy of man-wife. Abusive relationship. Black people, America. Reparations is like you with your man, and when y'all first got together, you lent him the money to start his business against a percentage of it. And his business did so good, and the better his business got, the more money he owed you, but he never paid you. And now y'all been together for years. So he owe you a whole bunch of money. Charles Brown is talking about making part of the divorce. Yeah. Yeah. If you still want to dance with your husband. Charles, brother, I'm a little bit closer to Tina Turner when she left. Tina Turner left Ike with her name. She didn't get shit else. And came back to be bigger than she ever was before. So I'm sorry. It's not that I don't think we're owed it. I don't think we need it if we just fully turn into one another. Fully. As in the abolishment of the NFL. There is no more NFL. Them niggas won't play for us no more. They started their own shit. The NLF, the Negro League Football. They started their own shit. What up, Tanethia? They don't fuck with us no more. Nope. When they come out of college, they don't even want to come here. Matter of fact, we can't get them to go to college because they only go to black colleges. No matter how much we offer them, they won't go to anything but HBCUs. That now teach courses approved by Dr. Claude Anderson, Dr. Boyce Watkins, Dr. Phil Valentine, like him or not, Dr. Umar Johnson. This is the history, the mathematics, the science that they teach now. They go to those schools. These schools no longer seek accreditation of any white source. They don't give a fuck. Black laid off teachers start teaching at these schools. As long as they teach along these very Pan-African, Afrocentric guidelines. Schools are funded by the millionaires and billionaires. All of us turn our money in. Fund these schools. Fund one another. We take over our HBUs and fund them. Because we decide that the black people that go to our schools don't have to pay that much money to go to school. We decide that. We change our curriculums for the future. Us. We decide what that curriculum is. Unfettered by anyone. Schools that teach real shit that you really need to know. To start. And as those schools progress, their curriculums pass further and further down into younger ages. So that you're not learning how to operate and own your own business in college. You're learning about it in the 4th grade. HBCUs are run by a lot of coons and white people, though. The bougie elite of black people are gatekeepers in college. Not if we kick them the fuck out. I said turn into one another and kick all the coons out. Kick all the coonery out. Dear Jasper ass Shade Tree House Coons, we will turn our backs on you. We will shun you. Please go. We will start a world. We will start a 32-bit world. Oh, it could be done. Have somebody create, some black scientist create an unhackable 32-bit world. And we just back up one and take CDs and DVDs and technology of that era. You can get that shit for pennies on the dollar. All you doing is taking the white man's chitlins again and making a delicacy out of it. If we do that, we don't need reparations. If we own football, we ain't saying we won't play the white boys. We saying don't no white boys play in our league. Go get the baddest white boys you can find. Go get the baddest white boys you can find. Because any black players that play in the NFL, we will never look at you again as black people. We will shun you. You do not exist to us. Everywhere you go, black folks will turn their back on you because you don't play for the NFL, the NLF. If we got out like that, our schools don't need your accreditation because we ain't teaching these kids to work for you. We teaching these kids to work for us. And we know what we know. And we don't need you to tell us what we know. Now come get this shit we got for real. And we spend our money with us and decide which of you we spend our money with. Oh my God. Do you know what? We could cause economic collapse with that kind of strength. Basketball, the NBA. Hey man, it was nice. But we gonna do something like Cube's 3-on-3 league. We gonna do 1-on-1 league. And 5-on-5. And we'll fund it ourselves. We don't need anybody's permission. We start getting down like that. What if when Sterling, that tape came out about him, black people hadn't to shit their pants? Oh yeah, Kenneth Berry. Oh brother, it's going down in this house. We're starting this weekend. Frats in this room. If you are the member of a fraternity, please put your fraternity up on the wall. What's up, David? How you doing, brother? So yeah, reparations right now. If we did that, we wouldn't need it. Here's why we don't need it now. Because we don't have a plan for what to do with it. If that kind of capital was dropped on us, we could change the world. We could change the world. But now, most niggas just gonna give it back. Okay. Brother Lance calls bullshit. Don't just call bullshit, Brother Lance. Don't call bullshit. Call in. And most NFL Hall of Famers come from HBCUs. We only ever needed each other. Brother Kenneth, that's it. And there's other avenues to make capital. It's absolutely Gator. How about this? How about we start copywriting our own slang? If we were to copyright our own slang, you know how much slang is used? That's ours, that white folks just pick through and make money with. You want to know what we was saying 5 years ago? Listen to white radio now. You want to know what black folks thought was fly 5 years ago? Listen to what white folks say now. They're always about 5 years behind us. I'm going to start selling them slang early. There are many ways for us to make money. Many. If we took over our own record industry, we need to copyright Fitna, both of them, come talking about. Oh man, let me make sure I don't. Oh boy, that's beautiful. My iTunes used to put me out there and start playing in my playlist. But God is good, and that no longer happeneth upon me. Um, yes, ma'am. Just like our music, entirely like our music. What if we were to take over CD pressing plants and started buying all the CD technology, all the plastic to make the CDs? We bought it all. Oh, of course. I will call in a few, GB. By the way, that last comment was with love and respect. That's the only way I took it, Lance. Look here. We lions in here, bruh. You a grown ass man. You call bullshit on some bullshit you saw that you thought I said. You thought it was bullshit? Nigga, call me on it. My nigga, that's what you supposed to do. I ain't one of them dudes, man. You gotta whine at me. Fuck it. We talk like men in here. So thank you for that. And when you get a chance, I ain't gonna I'm promptly off at one my time. I got 59 more minutes. So get that call cracking in here if you gonna make it. Um Now, what the hell was I talking about? Um, at any rate, we don't need reparations to turn around and give it right back because we don't know what the fuck to do with it. That would be a mistake. So, uh, um, let's not tell him our secrets. This ain't no secret, man. That's a simple pimp move. Lot of these are simple pimp moves, man. That really don't require no whole bunch of thought, no whole bunch of master disaster break you like plaster plans. They really don't. And let me see. Uh, got himself hella juice for nothing. Yeah, did you see that shit? Um, did you see John Stewart cuss out Congress for 9/11? Oh, sure, sure. Um, I don't think it was enough. We don't go far enough as a people. If these people knew that they absolutely were in a position where they could not fuck with you without repercussion, these people being the politicians, oh, they'd act different. But in the words of the late Mildred Cottle, my grandmama, uh, you like to draw a crowd and show your ass, huh? That's what they do. What if Jon Stewart was to call for the names of the politicians, not in Congress, sort of? This bill didn't come up to Congress, sort of. This nebulous group of people. Um, oh, shit. Somebody calling. Okay. Hello, welcome to Giraffe Balls. Who is this?
Jeff Brown, this is Lance Polk. How you doing, sir?
Lance Polk. Lance Polk, what's going on, baby?
Man, look, maybe the word bull I'll call bullshit wasn't appropriate.
Okay. Well,
However, go ahead, sir.
uh, please understand that, oh, hold on a minute. Please, understand that anything you say when you talking to me, you ain't got to, bruh. I don't know if you saw that part. I don't like shit honey coated for me. I don't. If you man, you want to call bullshit on something, bruh? You I don't know what this is. Um, I don't know if I disagree with what you're about to say. All I know is that I'm about to be hit in the face with an opposing point of view to something that's on my mind. And I welcome that, bruh. You ain't got to dress no shit up to me, man. If you calling bullshit on some shit I said, you calling bullshit on some shit I said.
This is what I would like to see going forward because you and I in our 50s. So
Okay?
please believe they ain't gonna be cutting no checks anytime soon. So while the reparation debate goes on, uh, what I would like to see is us getting away out of the entertainment business altogether. Football, basketball. As much as I like to see it, I'm from a hotbed of football and basketball. We need plumbers, electricians. If you're talking about getting away from whitey, so if you separate, we need water supply, land, waste disposal, energy sources. If we're gonna, while we argue for reparations, because it's not gonna happen anytime soon, we can be building and getting ready for those type of things because you just can't talk about separation without a food supply, water supply, energy supply, and waste disposal.
Okay. Well,
You understand what I'm saying?
I
So it's not
absolutely.
necessarily calling bullshit on what you're saying. Is understand that the reparations debate is just getting started. It took 20 something years for Fox News to become a reality,
Okay.
from
Slow down.
Watergate to the mid 90s.
Sure. I
So
feel you. Slow down. Slow down for a
we're not
second.
talking about cutting checks anytime soon.
No.
However, in addition to what you're saying, I would like to see us focus on, like what Bobby Glanton Smith would say, learn to work with our hands again.
Okay. Slow down, bro.
Of course,
Ho ho.
growing
Yo yo
things,
yo 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 yo.
but
Slow down.
we got to focus on water
Hello. Can you
supply,
hear
food
me?
supply,
Can you hear me?
etc.
Hello.
Otherwise, you know, we got to
Oh, I don't think you can hear me. That's my fault. You couldn't hear me. Uh,
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
my bad. I'm fucking around with this flip phone. Uh, hold tight. Slow down. Let's go back a couple of ideas. Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No. No words. The concept of physical separation is not necessary.
Okay,
Koreans in this country are not physically separated. Sure, there's a
you're right.
Koreatown, but Koreans
Hmm.
live wherever they want. The same should be true for black people. We shouldn't have to leave the hoods. We should own them and they should thrive. And there are strategies to make that happen. We shouldn't have to change our addresses to change our minds.
Okay.
So it's not about where we live. It's about how we think. These food deserts that we discuss.
Mm-hmm.
What if we were thinking this way? What city do you live in?
I live in Beaumont, Texas.
Okay. There is a sister out here in Compton, California that owns a black grocery store.
Right, I saw it on Facebook.
Yes. What if there were trucking companies that were willing to, until they could make it a route and make money from it? But we set up an infrastructure to as much volume as that sister could hold as a grocery store. We would take her products off the shelves and get them to other areas in the city where other brothers and sisters could buy them. And those brothers and sisters would not buy anywhere until they made sure they bought her products first. That ain't got nothing to do with where anybody lives. It has to do
Jeff,
with,
you breaking up. I can't hear you.
I said, that ain't got nothing to do with how, where anybody lives, but how everybody thinks.
No, you're right. You're right.
It's our thinking that has to change. And second, when you say we should abandon sports altogether, I disagree, brother. I
Mm-hmm.
disagree. I don't think we should abandon sports. I just think we should absolutely, positively, 100% own all the sports we're involved in, or we're not fucking with it. We are the best at we're the best at everything we put our hands to.
Right.
Everything. Everything. So why then do we not take the proceeds that can come from the many ways that a sporting event can be made, that FOI can run security on, that uh, we take that money and put it into these schools that you speak about. Put it into uh, our own infrastructure in our own neighborhoods. Only thinking stops that. Courage and thinking.
But here's where we come back full circle.
Sure.
You mentioned I'm gonna just push back a little bit on the Koreans and any other immigrant group that's come here. Here's my theory on that, because we had a Vietnamese invasion in the mid '70s at the Vietnam War. Here's my thinking on that. Every immigrant group was on the losing end of some kind of covert or overt U.S. operation. So the losers, instead of getting, they're gonna get killed in their own country, the United States allowed them to come here. Give them money, whether it be the Catholic Church or the United States government gives them money, let them get set up. So that's why you got your Koreatowns and your Chinatowns and Little Africa and Southeast Houston, because there was a civil war in Nigeria. A lot of people don't know about. People come here and get set up, and then they pass us up economically. Having said all that, the second point is about the sports teams. If this was 1950, before TV money jumped in, I would agree with you 100%. But since we don't own the TV, since we don't own television, we can't pay the sports team to play for us. That's what Byron Allen's been suing and trying to get stations on cable networks and whatnot.
You can't.
So,
Your problem is not the money. Your problem is that the mindset of the teams that you can't pay. The players on those teams
right.
have decided that their lives are more important than the collective.
Okay,
That
that's where
is
you're
the
coming from.
only
All right.
reason.
Okay.
If
Okay.
every black man that put on a helmet said, I will never again risk my life or my brother's lives for teams owned by white people. Period. If every
Okay.
brother said that, if colleges, like I said again, if HBCUs said, fuck your accreditations, here's what we're teaching now. And don't hire
Okay.
nobody to graduate. Dear white people, please don't hire none of these people. We got it. Because all of our billionaires
We only
cut
got four of them to go on.
cut their money off. Oh, okay, well that's $4 billion.
Yeah.
What you're trying to tell me is that our situation is hopeless, or the hope in our situation looks bleaker than the hope in the situation of the slaves who ran away. And I disagree. I
No,
th-
no, no. I'm not. I'm not saying that. I guess I'm saying not either or, but and. But
I say either or, brother. That's where I disagree with you. Is that we are
okay,
going to have to cut hard and clean. And this is not about not trading with white people. This is about
right.
fairly trading with white people. This is
Yeah, a
about
fair. Yeah,
fairly trading with
yeah, fair
Koreans.
exchange. Yeah, fair exchange. No, I get it.
Yes, sir. That's all I'm
I
saying.
get it.
I'm saying going hard as in the following. It's real simple, bruh. I'm gonna tell you this, and then I'm gonna kick you the fuck off my phone in love.
Hysterical.
If we have, imagine this, bruh. Imagine round the way. Now you say you live in Beaumont, yes?
Yes.
Now, do y'all have a section of Beaumont where most of the businesses are liquor stores, gas stations that are run by people who are not your color?
Yeah, pretty much damn near all of them. But
Okay, check this out, bruh. What if one gas station and one liquor store at a time, we did some gangster ass shit like this? Okay, we gonna take this liquor store A and gas station A, and whatever the gang is that run it around there, that gang gonna tell everybody, catching them coming in and coming out, this your last time here. If we catch you coming back to this store, this gas station, we will fuck you up. And please tell somebody we said it.
mm,
In a few months, that gas station and or liquor store is gonna feel the pinch. As that liquor store or gas station gets ready to go out of business, we will develop a list of 10 black investors that got money. And when that liquor store or that gas station go out of business, we will go to that city and go, look here. The only way that that business will operate is if someone off of our list buys it, clear and outright, because the people on this list can afford it. They got their money right,
mm-hmm.
and they ready and they black. Now move somebody in there and put a black face in, or we gonna find out. And when we do, whatever you put there ain't gonna work. Whatever you try to put there will not work unless and until it is a business of our choosing that sells what we want, that is owned by us. You dig? When we start
Yeah.
getting down like that and we do one business at a time, one business at a time.
No, you right.
That's how that shit get done.
I'm finna get the fuck off your phone now.
Yes, sir. Now, thank you so much for calling, because you know I'll talk my guests. I ain't got to tell you, you niggas have to ask to get off the phone with me. But yes, thank you so
Jeff,
much for calling,
Jeff,
bruh.
Jeff, it's your show, Jeff.
All right, doctor. Peace to the balls.
Later.
I do enjoy those. the and I do understand that my thinking is out there. But that's where we're gonna have to get what we trying to be. We're gonna have to think like that. Because if we don't, right around the time I plan to die, which is around 110, y'all gonna be doomed. Cuzzo, you are supposed to be ready with everything before you start smoking in conversation. Cottonmouth will catch up. Yes, ma'am. Uh, that's my cousin Anderson. Usually, I am. Usually, I got my shit on deck, but I was spinning. Uh, um, I was spinning. This is called "Let Me Court You." Uh, but that's not the one I want. Let's see. Songs. Um, let's see if I can remember what it sounds like. I cannot. Let's see. Uh, wow. Soul, funk, wisdom, black power, and black love. I don't know what I was on when I wrote this, but let's see. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Like that. All right. U.S. government would probably pay reparations to Iraqis whose family members got killed during the Iraq War for black folks. Yes, that's another reason they don't want to open that can of worms. Is because it has no end and would bankrupt this country. They ain't trying to bankrupt this country on no niggas. So I wouldn't be anxious waiting on that. I like my plan better. Black people start financial terrorism. I like that. Here's some financial terrorism for your ass. Remember when Gucci tore their ass with us over the big lip sweater? And people kept saying, well, how can I boycott Gucci because I don't make that kind of money? Here's how. Any store you go in that you see a Gucci banner or you see that has Gucci products, you won't shop in. That means all the big department stores, Macy's, all of them. You walk in, you see a Gucci sign, you walk out. That's how. Any magazines that you see Gucci in, you go through that magazine and find other advertisers and tell them that you thought that Gucci's what Gucci said was in poor taste, and because you see them advertising in the same book, you feel as a shopper that their thoughts are aligned in the same way. So you're not going to be driving their car or using their soap ever, and you're going to teach your kids to teach their kids to teach their kids the same thing. That's financial terrorism. When we start doing that shit, if we'd have went, okay, please don't make Sterling sell his team. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get out on the following. For the next 100 years, nobody black will play for or against the Clippers organization. As people, as black people, we start having church services that aren't about the services. They're about the game. Every game the Clippers play, at every big black church in America, all the seats are full. Divided into sections. This section will be responsible for car commercials. Every car commercial that come on, you are responsible for finding the person in charge of public relations, the person in charge of sales in North America, and the president. You're going to CC the bigwigs. And you're going to let them know how many people belong to my church. And you're then going to let them know that me and everybody in my church, everybody in this church has vowed never to drive your car again and to teach their children for the next 6 generations, as long as you're in business, to never drive cars with you. Or you buy your soap, or fly on your airline, or wear your clothing. Every commercial would have a section by group of media that they were responsible for contacting the bigwigs of those companies to let those companies know that for the next 100 years, because they advertise with the Clippers, that nobody in this church of 25,000, 30,000, 15,000 would teach their children never ever to fuck with you again for 100 years. Now you doing something and ain't nobody been voted in. Ain't no initiative been passed. We just divorcing you. We not fucking with you. We don't want your money. We don't want your apologies in any of these cases. And we will turn our backs on the black people who step across this line. We will banish them forever. Let us decide to ban Chevy. Come home with a new Chevy. Your family disown you. Everybody black. Or Cadillac. Or BMW. Or Porsche. Or whatever mark that we decide that for the next 100 years, niggas ain't buying. We not fucking with them no more. We done divorced you. Ain't nobody been voting. They didn't say go out and close the curtain and pull the lever. No. Take control of your shit. We start doing that? How many shots fired? Who do we kidnap? You got to hate nobody else. Just love yourself. That's the dangerous shit. But black people always looking for the answer to come from outside. It's not. It's not gonna. No one gives a fuck. I think that might be the most important thing that I say tonight. Nobody gives a fuck. I mean, it's hard to take. But just remember, don't nobody give a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck. We gonna have to help us out of this. We gonna have to help us out of this. Okay. Right, Lance Pope? We have no friends. Oh, that's what I'm gonna do. Jeff Brown, Theater of the Mind. I am going to start Jeff Brown's Theater of the Mind. Okay. What this is. Oh, thank you, Annis. Yeah, mama. Any music you hear on my show is mine. Unless I say otherwise. Jeff Brown's Theater of the Mind goes like this. I'm gonna start playing these segments. Start playing these segments. Like when I go downstairs, when I take breaks, they're gonna be sketches. I'm gonna throw them in, and you just close your eyes and smoke. Close your eyes and smoke. Okay. So just about to do. Oh damn it, Catherine. Where did I another thing I'm gonna start doing. Now niggas say I put that on God, I put that on this, I put that on blood, on Crip. I'm gonna start putting shit on people I respect. You know, on Snoop, I'm telling you, blah 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 blah. And I'm gonna put it on the person that it relates to. Mm, I like that. Chaz. Eyes closed and smoking. Eyes closed and smoking. Yeah, I think I'm gonna mix this one. You out, cousin Annis? All right, mama. Are you going on the cruise? I don't know if I heard that. Yeah, because in about 5 minutes, it's about to be producer time. Uh, absolute. Only debate my equals. All others I cheat. Come on, Ryan. Uh, I'll cook oil instead of smoking. My man. My man. I'm always interested to find out and share it with if you so choose. The Oh, you ain't out? You still in? Good, good. Always question what people's no is to weed. And you know, I'm a live and let blank. Hey, you know, more weed for me, shit. You know, what you smoke don't get me high. That's, I just always wonder. I wonder. Oh, Margot's having a baby. Okay. Had you. Well, I wish Margot a happy, wonderful, healthy baby. And let me say your priorities are on straight. Okay. Yeah, that's close enough. Okay. Okay, y'all. This is something new where I'm devoting the last 20 minutes of the show every night to music production. So it's producer talk, is deep into the shit I'm doing. Feel free to ask questions, make suggestions, and then what we gonna do is see one project through to fruition. That one will be This one here called Soul, Funk, Wisdom, Black Power, Black Love. Soul, Funk, Wisdom, Black Power, Black Love. Soul, Funk, Wisdom, Black Power, Black Love. Like that, it's right there. Well, I've I've decided that this is gonna be under the rant from now on. Proviso EE. Oh yeah, bruh. Hell yeah. Class of '83, bruh. Pirates. Yes. Shout out to Philip Noble who gave me this. Uh, okay. Cousin Annis, Lord, did you ask me, have I ever tried house music? Thank you, Dunked On. I think you mean, have I ever tried to produce house music? Because you do know I'm from Chicago, the birthplace of house music. Grew up on it. And yes, and for you, I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop this recording session real quick. And I'm going to go in to my SoundCloud account, which is soundcloud.com. And then you search Jeff Breeze, GeoffBreez. Okay, SoundCloud. Then search for myself. I'll let you hear a little, there he is. GeoffBreez. There I am. Okay. I'll let you hear a little thing I did. Yeah. Here's something I did in a little house thing I did. They might take this down because remember when everybody was chopping up Sister Shirley? Shout out to Sister Shirley Caesar. Love her, love her. Well, I did this. Okay, I gotta stop it because that's not gonna do it justice, and I gotta figure out where it is that I. Why am I doing that? No, I'm not gonna play it from my SoundCloud. You can play it from my SoundCloud. Why don't I just go into my songs file, since it is my song, and look up Nutcracker. There it is. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, let's play it from here. Okay, there. There we go. Try my hand at house. All right, Kenneth Berry. See you next week. This is my favorite part of this. That's a funky ass bass line if I say my damn self. All right, you get the point. You get the point. Enough of my bragging. Now, let me get back to work. Oh, you get down on house music there, brother man? I didn't know that, Gator. Let's see. Now let's bring up Soul Funk, Wisdom, Black Power, Black Love. Let's bring that back. All right. Now, uh, thank y'all for finding me talented. God gives some folk an extra scoop. I'm just using all my scoops now. Hold on. Here you go. Okay. I'm going to transfer you like a bird. And then what I want y'all to do, because I'm gonna figure out. Matter of fact, it might be. I'm gonna find the fuck out of my screen resolution. Uh, Displays. Okay. Yeah. We're good. Now, I just made my resolution as super sharp as I possibly could so that, yeah, so that you could see uh, all my stuff. You can see everything I'm doing. So as to make it plain, everything I'm doing with me. With my shit. Alright. Now, I don't, this is as sharp as I can get the screen. Let me know if this is sharp enough for you guys to see my actual work. Alright? Now, in order to make this a little cooler, no other reason than to than for effect. No other reason than for effect. I'm gonna put this over the camera. Cover this, and when I take it back off, you're gonna be looking at my screen. See how this shit. I'm just gonna fuck with it. Let's see what happens.